Welcome. So I wanted to talk about something because it's very much getting on my nerves. And it's going to be a very strange topic for a lot of people. But, I need to talk about it. Because if I don't, I'm going to go mentally insane. So, a lot of you may know that I'm a very big, Zootopia fan. Well, as of recent, I have changed my opinion on whether or not Nick and Judy should become a couple. At one point, I believed soul-heartedly that yes, I believe they should because of the fact that they would make a cute couple and all of this stuff. And I got thinking about it probably 2 weeks ago. And I was just thinking about it. I was like, that would just be weird. Like, just the thought process that went in my head was, that's just weird. Right? So, I think, and you know, I made the kind of the change on a short to where now I believe that they should just stay friends. Well, I'm noticing now that I have that opinion that everyone else thinks that they should be a couple. Like, everybody. Like, I never realized it until I changed my opinion how many people think that Nick and Judy should be a couple. And I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with these idiots? It's a fox and a bunny, how would that work? Like, physically, according to their anatomy, how would that work? But, you know, I'm just playing along with it because of the fact that, you know, whatever, you know, I can't change anybody's opinion. It's like Christianity. You can't make people become a Christian just because you say they should be, you know. But the thing that really pisses me off is I'll say something like, y'all guys know Nick Wild, one of my subscribers. He also makes content. And I've made comments before on his channel where it's like, oh, well, they make great friends. Yay, you know, stuff like that. You know, nothing, you know, targeting him or anything. Just say, oh, they make great friends. It's cute, you know, stuff like that. And I had a dude go, oh, they're more than friends. I am not even joking with you guys. I went off on this guy. I'm like, look at the way that they act with one another and tell me that they are more than friends. Holy crap, he's right there. It's a truck. He smacked my turret and killed most of my crew. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not doing good right now. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, well, I'm talking, so that's gonna happen, obviously. But anyway, it always happens when I'm talking. It never fails. Every time I get to talking, that crap happens. But anyway, so I went off on this dude. I didn't really, like, say anything mean towards him or anything. I just said, you know, look at the way Nick and Judy look at one another. I said, Nick and Judy are never going to be anything more than friends. Because they don't see each other as more than friends. Oh my dear Lord! I just spawned in. Tryhards. Man, high average. Considering the fact that this is my first match and already the tryhards are out in fury, I don't know. It's okay though. It is my first match. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna rage quit on my first match. The first matches are always difficult because I got to get back into it again, and that's what tends to be the pain in the rear end, is trying to get back into it again. Ah, you missed. My turn. Okay, my gun don't depress right now. Okay, we'll talk about it later. No, we won't. Anyway, so, anyway, going back to what I was talking about, based upon seeing that, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to bring this vehicle out, but, yeah, this guy, he's like, oh, you know, Nick and Judy are more than just friends, and I'm like, bro, they just met. Like, if you look at the span of time that it had taken for them to create the Zootopia movie, all right, Nick and Judy got to know one another within like 3 to 4 days. That was it. This guy's pissing me off, all right. Heat rounds, please. Yeah, I kind of figured people would say something about it. Which one? Oh look, I got a trophy. That's nice. But yeah, I had to bring attention to it because this part right here is the one that I wanted to. This is the part where I want people to really pay attention, because in a romantic situation, all right, we'd see Nick and Judy, you know, kissing one another and all this stuff after all the events that happened, right? Yeah, that was like a week, like a month ago. That one's old. Like I said when I first started, like about 2 weeks ago, I've changed my opinion. Anyway, if it's the one that I'm thinking it is, I just ran across it myself, and I was like, man, I was really that naive, wasn't I? But anyway, but you know. Let's talk about where Nick goes savage, that scene, alright? If you pay attention, alright, at that point, Nick and Judy have went through a lot together, alright? They've quite literally flung themselves off of I wouldn't say a bridge, but like a walkway, more or less. They've flung themselves out of a hospital through a toilet together. And see, that's where you really see that Nick is actually starting to worry about Judy. Because if you pay attention, alright, when that happens, okay, I hit something. Nick is like sitting in the water and he's like, what was it he said? I can't remember the exact pattern in which he said it, but it was, I think, carrots, hops, and then it was Judy, I think was how he said it in that order, I think. I don't know, like I said, I can't remember. I have horrible memory. Holy crap! No more armored car. But if you pay attention, Nick is starting to really care about Judy there. And I guess that's why people think that Nick and Judy are becoming a couple, is because of the fact that he does show a little bit of care for Judy there. But it isn't like a, oh my gosh, I love her so much type of care. It is more of a, I wouldn't want anything to happen to her because she's the only one that has ever treated me like something other than a predator. She's a friend type of care. The fandom for those two is always going to be really freaky for some reason. I don't know why. I can't answer that question. No, I've seen some actually, like, I've actually got some really decent pictures of them two together on my phone. Like, and they're really decent ones. They're not like really freaky ones. Like, there's one where they're walking down the street, which is really nice. I like that one. It's a really cute one, in my opinion. I mean, I got pictures of them two together, and yes, they do make, if that was something that Disney wanted to take action on and they wanted to make them a couple, I would be okay with it because of the fact that, yes, it could work. But right now, they just quite literally met. It took them 3 days to get to know one another. Right now is not the time to be throwing them into a relationship. Let them get to know one another better. Alright, anybody who's ever paid attention to real life knows. Alright, well, we also know Disney, though. Alright, Disney has always been the type of thing that has always made, you know, meeting a prince and then somehow falling in love and then it being a perfect relationship and living happily ever after. They've always somehow made it work, right? But this is not the Disney that we once knew and loved. This is the new modern day Disney. You'll get to run away. Told you stop running! I told him to, uh-oh. Oh, please rotate. Dang it, run! Run for it! Dang it! Alright, well, I kept point for us, so. But, like, yeah, I've seen like the fanfics that you're talking about. And yes, there are questionable ones, but there are also really good ones too. Like, there's one that I find that's really funny and cute, where, you know, I think, you know, that people have made it to where Nick and Judy are sharing an apartment together, which I guess it kind of hints towards, hey, we're a couple type of thing. Which still makes it weird, yes. He's aiming at me. And he took my gunner again. Alright, time to go. Never mind, I don't get to leave. Dude, that guy's actually gonna try and cap the point, even though he can't. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of what I feel like too, but like, if you pay attention to Judy's apartment, there's only one bed. So like it kind of leaves a lot of room to be like, oh yeah, they're a couple, you know? But at the same time, no, they're not. They're just sharing an apartment. And, you know, coincidentally, you know, they have to sleep in the same bed. That does not mean that they're a couple, you know? Yes, if you pay attention, there's no couch in the apartment. Did you not watch the movie? There's no couch in her apartment. Bro, I'm getting sick of that prick. I remember watching. I can't remember the last time I watched it, actually, believe it or not. I plan on watching it again, though, soon. Because I wanna watch it with all my viewers and stuff. When, oh, you've got to be kidding me! They've. Oh my god! I can't do anything because there's like 3 of them spawn camping. I want to be put back on my favorite side. Because I can't do anything right now. But like, you know, back on trying to talk about what I wanted, the comic, the little comic that I have on. I actually have it on my phone. I think it's a cute little comic myself. So Judy comes into her, into the apartment, and Nick, you know, shuts the door. He sneaks up behind her, and she's like, just don't, because, you know, he's planning on scaring her, or trying to. And Nick's just like, don't, Nick. Just don't. Or Judy's like, just don't, Nick. I know you're there. And it is, you know, he just immediately starts acting like a little child. Like, I have little predator needs. And it's like the funniest and cutest little thing I've ever seen. And let's just say, for the sake of this, that I thought it was very cute and very funny, so it made me happy. Nah, Emmett Otterton, I felt bad for him. Okay, that works. Alright, well. Alright, I'm gonna work on trying to kill the scumbag that's over here. Never mind, there goes the track. Alright, well. I can't see him. Alright, that's the A7V. Yeah, please load HE. I'll just spam some shells over there. Never mind, we get to sit here. I need to fly the Fokker, because I have yet to fly the Fokker on this plane. But the camera's off kilter, by the way. The camera is off kilter in the aircraft. It's not supposed to be off kilter like that, but I like it. Hey, look, a Zeppelin. I can get points for that. If I aim true. Fuel starvation. I wonder what happened there. Alright, let's find that punk that shot me. Oh, I'm leaking fuel now too, so I'm screwed either way. I can provide air support. That's about all I can do. Watch the tree! No! Plane! Hi! How are you today? But yeah, it was. I thought it was a cute little comic. And, the fact that, I don't know. A helicopter again. But I don't know. I feel like that people trying to put Nick and Judy together are very sick-minded people, because why would you want for them two to get together, you know? That's the question I want to ask. Like, why would you want Nick and Judy to get together? As a couple. Like, I'm okay with them just being friends. I'll put it this way, Average. I've seen pictures of people having a Judy Hopps foot fetish. Not even joking. There's not, from what I can tell, there's not a Nick Wilde, but I'm sure there is one. There's not a Nick Wilde foot fetish, but there is, in fact, a Judy Hopps foot fetish. Why, I don't know, but that is the thing, and it makes me want to gouge my eyes out every time I see it. Yes. And we're not even going to get to talking about the fact that they've taken Judy and given her female parts enlargements. We're going to leave it at that part, because I'm not saying what I'm actually trying to say, because it makes me want to vomit. I really need to take that commander. Oh no! My wheel! Get moving! No! But, yeah, it makes me like, it makes me disgusted to see that people have taken an innocent character like Judy Hopps, and they have done, like, and dare I say it, like, they have done boob and butt enlargements, and we're not even, like, there's pictures, lots of them, and they've done them at the same time. They've done thick thigh things with all of that too as well, and it's like, it's a bunny rabbit. Why are you getting aroused? Why are you getting aroused by a bunny rabbit, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I tell you guys all the time, oh yeah, I love Judy Hopps, you know, but, you know, I love her personality. That's what I love about her. You know, her can-do attitude is what made me fall in love with her, because of the fact that, you know, in her head, it didn't matter how big the job was. If she put her mind to it, she could do it. And that was what made her who she was. And that was what made me fall in love with her so much, was because of the fact that no matter how big the job was, she was like, I can do this. You know, and there's just that personality that I love in a person. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a dude or a girl or whatever, you know, I love that kind of personality in anybody. You know, I hate seeing people talk about, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you can. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Anything. All you have to do is try. And that is why I love Judy, because she's that character that that Disney made for the task of giving people the want to actually do things, to do better in life, if for the lack of a better way to put it. Judy is that motivational character. I know she motivated me to want to do better. I mean, look at her, you know, in the movie, all right? She started out as a little kid, I want to be a police officer. And, you know, even her parents are like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Good luck with that. And then what did she end up doing? She went, freaking became a police officer. Let's go, bro. I mean, come on. Oh. Okay. Bro said shut up and sit down. But anyway. But, you know, it shows that, you know, no matter how small or what people tell you, you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. And that's what I love so much about Judy. Because the fact that no matter how many people told her she could not do it, she did it. I mean, look at how many times Nick was like, give up and go home. The only time that she really gave up and went home was when she felt like that she caused all those predators in the movie all that pain, which in a way she did, because she was like, oh, well, you know, the predators are going savage because of the fact they're reverting back to their savage ways. You know, and it was a rational, in a way, it was a rational explanation, but at the same time, you know, it was the spark of the moment comment that ended up screwing up like 90% of the population, or 10% of the population, excuse me. So, you know, it was sad, you know, and it upset Nick, and I don't blame Nick for getting upset at her for saying it. I don't. But, you know, it just, I don't know, it just, but then you got to think about it too. She felt defeated because she didn't really feel like she accomplished anything. It's like what she told Bogo. She goes, I joined the ZPD to help fix the world, you know, not tear it apart or whatever, to protect the city. You know, I can't remember what exactly was the quote that she used or whatever. And she goes, but I think I broke it. And she left because of the fact that she thought that because of her,
We no longer have the advantage.
she thought, she blamed herself for what was going on, and it wasn't really her fault for what was going on.
Closer to victory.
And then when she found out about the Night Howlers, what did she do? She went right back to doing what she did best. She didn't give up. That is why I love Judy so much, because of the fact she has that attitude that when she wants something done, she goes and does it. She doesn't give up about it. She doesn't, you know, oh, I can't do this. And that's the biggest issue with a lot of people nowadays, is that's the attitude that they have. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's too hard. I can't do this. And, you know, my message to those people is, life is hard. Get a helmet, alright? Life is gonna throw things at you that you will never expect to come. Alright, I never expected to lose my dad at 17 years old, and it threw me for a curveball. I'm telling you, that curveball slapped, hit, slammed me into the ground, but you know what happened? I got right back up and I kept on fighting. I'm still fighting to this day. Because my mama did not raise a quitter. Alright? When wolves lose family members, they mourn them, and then they get back up and they go back to work. They go back to surviving. Because they have to. It is their way of life. It is the way that they've had to learn how to survive, you know? It has nothing to do with they don't care. It has nothing to do with, oh, they don't have a soul. But it has everything to do with the fact that it's how they are. They have to survive. I'm gonna get slapped by a freaking shell here in a second. He's gone. Alright, I'm gonna go to A, or B, excuse me. You know, that's what gets me, you know. People this day and time, they don't know what hard work is. They really don't. They think that everything's supposed to be easy for them. Bro turned around so menacingly. Don't you point that at me! Nope, you die. Oh, it's on top of me! Ah. Oh, that's what shot me. I thought a hand grenade did all that. But, you know, the way I see it, Judy didn't give up. Even when she was faced with just challenges after, and then finding out that the one person she thought that she could trust was the one person that was actually against her the entire time, was insane. You know? But did she give up? No. Alright, guys, I'll tell you this. And I want you guys to listen. When I went to KJ's, and I was working in KJ's and everything, my old boss that was in the meat department, I thought we were close friends. And we still are. We still talk when I go in there and he's not busy. But when I told him I wanted to come back, he was like, well, you know, you got to talk to the boss. I went and I talked to the boss and I told him, I said, hey, I want back in. And again, you know, I thought the boss was my friend too. But neither one of them could really do anything to help me because of the fact that the head of the company or somebody higher up than them had basically decided that because of either my skin color or because of the fact that apparently I wasn't fast enough or something like that, I wasn't good enough to come and work for the company anymore. So they kind of just blew me off, the both of them. I go in there 3 days ago. The meat department now has a full staff compared to when I was in there. And it seems to me that they only filled that because of the fact that I was asking to get back in there. It seems like they intentionally hired other people to work in there so that I would stop asking to work in there. And they do not realize how badly that made me feel. I won't ask to go back in there again. Because I felt betrayed. You know, I did them a great service. I worked hard. I did my best every time. And then that was how they repaid me. And I don't blame... Oh, excuse me, my voice cracked. I don't blame the head of the store, and I don't blame the meat department person either. My boss from the meat department. I don't blame them too, because I don't think it was their decision. I don't think whatsoever that it was their decision. We now have the Mark V, boys. Alright, well, we'll do the Germans later. So now, quite literally, the only nation that I need something in is the Russians. And as far as I remember, the Russians have that, oh, come on. Y'all were talkative like crazy, and now it's like I can't get y'all to say a word in edgewise. Y'all drive me nuts with that crap. Now, making me feel like stick figures. But, you know, I don't know. It upsets me. But, you know, I kind of decided already anyway that, you know, I wanted to go back in there because it would have been convenient. It would have been quicker for me to drive, but I've kind of decided something else that I want to try and pursue. I just have to wait for my mom to get back so that I can go and see if it's something that I can pursue. Oh. Sir, who are you paired with? Don't worry, dude, I'll help you out. But, yeah, and for those of you that are like, well, what do you mean, you know, you're planning on pursuing oh, God, excuse me. Pursuing something different. Well, I plan on, instead of doing, working at the grocery store, I'm going to do something like my dad used to do. I am going to try and go drive a big rig. Now, obviously, hold on. Give a sec. Hello, Jay. I'm also streaming. I just got the Mark V, so now I only need like one other vehicle. The Mark V for the Great War event. I only need one more vehicle and I have all the vehicles from what I understand. What do I have to do? I got the Acer Nitro 5 with just the better graphics and stuff. That's all I have. Yeah. Holy crap, my tank's on fire!
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
I mean, if you can put storage in yours, I'm pretty sure I can put... What happened? Well, let's see. I downloaded a buttload of games that everybody wanted me to play, and now I'm low on storage. That Sea of Thieves, man. Oh, my dear Lord. I just had my transmission took by a child. No, Sherman, don't do it. No, I'm losing crew here. Help me! Just got murdered by an M22, man. Shush. Don't say a thing. You know what? I had a T-34, but he just abandoned me, so, you know what? Shush. I was just talking about how I don't think Nick and Judy should be a couple in the second Zootopia movie. Oh. Do what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, from what I understand, I can go drive a farming truck with a regular driver's license. I can only drive a certain amount of miles away from the farm, but I can still drive the truck. So my dad did it for I don't know how many years, until basically his boss just basically refused to find him work. Yeah. But, anyway, yeah, because I'm gonna scream if this M10 kills me again. I just watched a T-34 give up. I wonder why.
We have most of the zones.
No, I wanted to, but I couldn't get it to work. Oh, I just screwed myself. Oh well. You want to do the Battle of Jutland? If I can get it to work. If not, we can just do like naval. On the German or the British side? I don't feel like anybody really wants to play that. Let me go over to my British stuff. There we go. We're obviously going to do the realistic. I think that's probably why nobody was messing. Yeah, just ready up and then we should be able to go. Yeah. It's less. Yeah, this is with realistic too. What were you on, arcade? I think AI only pops up on that one. Let's try this one. Yeah, see, it only does the AI when you do the arcade for some reason. Alright, so I got the Invincible and the Colorisis, or whatever the flip they call that thing. She's like, I got the whatever. Alright, are you ready? Oof.
Prepare the ship for battle.
Prepare the ship for battle. Well, I don't want to blow up the ship. Bro, there's already lifeboats swung out the side of this thing. Yeah. It what? Apparently not. I don't like the fact that there's battle cruisers in front of me. Oh, I forget we're supposed to do a broadside battle. Because in the Battle of Jutland, it was nothing but a broadside battle. I could close the distance. I can go the distance. I'm just gonna shut up now. Darn. Swimmingly, considering the fact that I'm probably gonna sink here in a little bit. This thing's got torpedoes. Let's go. Also, I am slightly sinking, so... Hard up! Starboard! I had to think for a second which way we were going. Stop blowing holes in my ship! Anyway. They keep hurting things that aren't supposed to be hurt. My bridge is now lopsided. Jay, my bridge is lopsided. No, I'm charging them. I don't even care. There's only one section of my ship that's actually still in the green. Is there anybody that's not using the same vessel? Nope. Okay. I don't think we're sinking, but we are listing a little bit. Oh, we're on fire. Holy crap, they just damaged a lot of stuff. Most of my secondary battery just went up in smoke. My bridge is on fire. Hey, I don't think it was a good idea to go in head first because now they're getting more accurate with their guns. Oh no, one of my lifeboats is now in the water. I'm gonna die! I'm on fire! All I can hear is It'd be nice if it ranged. Now I'm on fire again. Great. I'm losing engine power. My lifeboats are kind of screwed. I'm on fire. My secondaries are gone. I have no bridge. I think I'm dead, Jay. Jay, my bow is... There's holes in my ship. Big holes. I think so. Jay, they won't stop blowing holes in my ship. I'm going flank speed and I'm only hitting 19 knots right now. And hold fire! I got back to 22 knots and I'm on fire again. I sounded so excited and then I'm like, I'm on fire again. I let my bow eat most of the shells there. I think the bow's completely screwed because it's now in the red. And I'm down to 4% crew. Yeah, we're going down by the head. Yep, there she goes. All ahead flank. I did spawn in another one, yes. This one's called the HMS Invincible. This is actually one of the vessels that they ended up converting into an aircraft carrier. It's actually a very beautiful looking ship. I hate they converted it because it's very pretty. Not a very smart layout, but very pretty. Port your helm. Aye, still port. Of course they're winning, because y'all suck. Oh. This almost makes me want to grind out British ships and stuff just so that I can get access to these vessels. The Helgoland. Aim! Fire! Hey, do you have American Truck Simulator, Jay? Son of a bi- Jay, watch your language. Elevate a decent range. Short, he says. No, those are close. Alright, so let's place the shells right there. Shell splashes in less than 10 seconds. And we'll find out how crappy of a helmsman I am. Those were close. Near hit. Alright, well. Ready? Fire! Oh, we got hits. Ready? Open fire. It's sad when the reload time on your vessel is slower than the splash time on your vessel. I got him on fire, so he's burning.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Oh, they are winning, dear Lord. Reload. Fire. I think I got him sinking too, because it says that he's sinking. So. Oh, I hit his turret. Oh, he's pissed. He's gotta be. Oh, I got shells coming by me. I don't care. I'm hitting one target. We failed, but can I see my shells splash first? No, of course not. Hello, how are you? I'm talking to somebody that joined the stream. Shush. Oh wow, you actually researched through the tech tree. That's nice. Alright, so I want to do the German side now. Yeah, hold on. I gotta find my preset that I had with the ship in it. Are you ready? You know, I need to play more Naval again, but like, Naval Arcade is a pain. No, you're not. You're not readied up. You have to ready up in order for us to go. Unless I went colorblind. But your thing looks orange. I think that's how you do it. Just the top one with the bronze star is what I'm on. Maybe we'll get into a dear God. Jay. Nobody's playing the British. It really is. Is Germany good? I mean, Germany's fun. Depends on how you play the tanks. I can't play Germany worth the crap, but I've somehow made it to like 6-7. So, well, actually, that's a lie. I do have a 7.0 AA gun that I haven't bought yet, but okay, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna go play some. Ooh! Jay is like, what the frunk was that? Oh my lord. You know what? Jay, do you feel like doing a 6-7 Germany match? We're gonna show this young gentleman how crappy I am at playing Germany. Shut up. I heard that. You know what? Hold on. He said he's got tier 2 tanks, so we'll do 3-7. But I gotta grab my stuff, so give me a second. I always use the Ostwind because the Ostwind is better at AA capabilities than the Wirbelwind, in my opinion. Gotta grab my Panzer III because I love it. Alright, I'm ready. Hurry up. Being slow. No. Nah. Fine. Hold on. Why is it doing the processing operation thingy? There we go. I know. Me too. Alright, what? Oh, I hate when it does this. Now it's showing the 6-7. I don't know what the world's wrong with this thing sometimes. Just like I don't know what's wrong with Jay sometimes. What? 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 Oh, no, I'm not. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. What do you mean, who said you aren't? Connection interruption, son of a b- No wonder it was giving me so many problems. Jay broke it. Jay, we got up tiered to 3-3 or 7-7. 3-3. Oh look, I remember that tank. I hate that tank now because somebody called me a. What was it they called me in that tank when I was playing Israel that day? Because the fact that he sat. Because the fact he sat right next to me when I exploded and he exploded too. Inbred pig fuck, that was what it was. Yes. Yes, because of the fact that he decided it was smart to sit right next to me, and when I exploded with max ammunition, he exploded as well, and he got pissed at me because he did stupid. And if I were Jew, that would be very offensive. Because, you know, Jewish people don't eat pork because they think it's very bad. That's actually a true thing that I'm not even joking about. That is actually a real thing. Jewish people believe that pork is bad for you and that it is unholy to eat. Because there's something wrong. I don't remember what the actual reason is that they don't eat it, but there is an actual reason they don't eat it. It's like really interesting to go into their religion. It's actually real. Like, I don't hate them for their religion, but like the funny thing is we've been doing a study. Jewish people, well, they basically believe in Jesus like we do. But the funny thing is God had to basically force the Jews. God, no. Listen. God had to basically force the Jews to let us, as Gentiles, which is what we are, learn about God. They had to force them to teach us about Him, because commander or loader horizontal drive. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
The Magog one is fun. I like it. I like the Magog 2 better, though. I like the engine on it a little bit more. Is it bad that my transmission and all is so weird that... never mind. Forget I am speaking, because speaking is hard. That's a bomb. Is it bad that I almost had a heart attack because of a bomb? Jay, help me, I had a heart attack. Because you're a tiger. Don't you know those things reach the boundary of limits? Hey, again. Oh, they killed him before I could. Uh-oh. Is he Russian spy? Probably. Jay, I'm about to die. Goodbye. Scouted for you. My transmission was outside, couldn't move even if I wanted to. Jay, I'm about to die. I'm gonna scout this for you. He died. He died. That was funny. Like, I stared into his eyes before I died. Hey, Jay, you should probably be more worried about the fact that most of the team on A just died. Most of the team on A just died behind you. There was like 3 teammates on A, and now they all disappeared. You know, I'm tempted to play Israel now. Like, I haven't played it in forever. Yes, you can play with me. Just make sure to send me your thing so that I can send you an invite so that you may play with us. Oh, come on, it ain't that bad. I've been shot. Bro, don't do that. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead, Jay. Frontal armor's good until you get up to your, then it just sucks. Wait, is that a tank? What IS-3? Jay, what IS-3? No, I had a complete and total side shot on him. I took that. I didn't care. Yeah, I know. Ah, I lost my driver. It's right here. He took my driver. He's like right here. There's nothing broken. It's just that he took my driver. He took my driver! He killed the driver, dummy! There's an AMX M4 beside us. Go take care of him. He shot you.
Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
They killed the AMX M4. Oh, he is over there. Oh, look, now you killed my gunner and my loader. Great, so now I'm stuck here. You screwed me over, Jay. Thanks a lot. Now you can't, now you've made it to where I can't see. Now you really screwed me over. Thanks a lot.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
I'm dying here! Jay, I'm down to 2 crewmen. We just got double tapped. That's why I said we got double tapped. You got me killed. What do you think? I didn't eat anything. I ate those for like 5 minutes and then you showed up and then I died. Frustrated Wolf 12. No spaces, no caps. I will slap you in the back of your turret. You will explode and then you will die out of eternity. I don't know.
The enemy is winning.
Don't you look at me with that short little stubby barrel. Imagine ricocheting. You slapped my frontal armor. You weren't gonna kill me. IS-3 is gonna be over here soon. Probably over there somewhere. Because I saw him over there, so I'm gonna go over to here. Would you get off of me? We're not a couple. Get off. Also, if you explode to the same thing that killed us, it's gonna be hilarious. Just saying. Hey, guess what? The Russians are beside us. Beside us! That is not a BT-5. Would you shoot that? You know, Jay, we are the worst teammates. Jay, you just got killed by the one thing I told you to kill. You suck as a teammate. Jay, I'm in a Tiger 2. What do you think I'm gonna do? There, I hit him. I gotta reload, alright? Oh, he bounced. You're mine now. Told you. Oh, yeah, I see that. They're behind me. Yes, I'm on PS5. No, I don't wanna. You can invite me or add me as contact. I don't accept invites to squads. We'll do that after we do this. Also, make me leader again. Invite or send a contact. Then I will add you and invite you. Plushie. That is how that's going to have to work. Imagine telling someone to invite you and then not being online. Average. You sent a squadron request. I do not accept those. You need to send a contact. I can't do this if y'all are freaking... Easiest process ever right there. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go die. I sent both of you an invite. Y'all can join. And if you don't, oh well, we're going anyway. Woo! Jay, grab your 3-7. Buddy. Buddy boo. My good boy. My good boy. Yeah. My good dog. Yes, you are. My good dog. Yes, you are. Don't shake your head. Now. Come here. My good boy. Yes, you are. Yes. Tell the viewers, say hello. Say hello. Say bow wow wow. Bow wow bow. Bow wow wow. Bow 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 bow. I love you, boy. Oh, my boy. Yeah. All right, get down. Get down. Ah, son of a... What I'm doing to you, down, I didn't scratch my leg. I'm fine. It's okay. Dear God, no. It's only a fresh wound. I'm wondering if somebody's gonna pick up on what I just said. We always go to C. Don't you know this at this point, guys? You liar, you know that. You know you're lying when you say that. I've been shot in the back of the head. You know, imagine playing on a PS4 and not being able to load in at a decent time. You know what? I think just for old time's sake, I might boot up my PS4 one day and just play War Thunder on it, just to show you guys how much slower things take on the PS4. I am loaded in. I'm right here. I'm already going into the battlefield. I was getting rammed by an M24, okay? I want to see, though, I might actually go and see if I can possibly get my PS4 refurbished again. And if I can, I want to see if I can get it maybe with some better graphics cards and stuff. And if so, I might see if I can get it with the same graphics cards and stuff that I can with a PS5. Because if so, I'm getting that sucker upgraded. You know, if an M24 goes around this corner, explodes, I'm gonna laugh. Like, and not one of the not one of the funny laughs either. Just I can kill that. Watch this. We're not gonna talk about what just happened. Mission failed, return home. Oh my god. I can kill that, watch this, explodes. Guess that's what I get for talking trash about an M24 dying first. Normally, yes, I do kill T-34 with the 75 on the Panzer, but I guess I just wasn't too fast on the draw on that one. It's impossible. Oh, there's two of them. That's bad. That's great, ain't it? Son of a explodes. Hey, have you ever had like one of those moments where it's just like, well, son of a, and then you just explode? Got one. Yep. That was a lucky shot, too. Trust me, once you get cocky like us, you'll end up making mistakes like we're making too. Trust me. Where's this heavy tank at? Oh, shh. Gunner loader, you can kill that. Aim for the gunner port or the driver port. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I got a ricochet on him, so we're gonna have to push him. He's not gonna push out until he gets his gunner back. So, never mind. He just got bombed to hell. Oh no, nope, 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 gone. I'm gone. See you later. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I just got lucky with that shot. Come here. No, come here. No, no, no. I just want to top. I just want to top. I missed my shot because I couldn't see. I got an issue. Okay, so I got an issue that I need resolved. And that issue is I got two KVs. Both of them want to eat me. Never mind, one of them died. Thank you, Jay. Now, there's a KV-1E on the other side of this berm that really wants to eat me. Can you kill that one? Or is that one just gonna be too easy, too help? Help. Bro, I need help. Mental help, physical help, thank you. Alright, let's try and get C for us. And then we'll go, oh, well, I was gonna say we'll go help him, but... I already took 3 of his crewmen, so no, you just helped me kill him, that's all you did. But thank you. He was probably more focused on me than he was you, to be honest. We're getting artied, so I think what I'm going to do here in a second is I'm going to run over and try and help with the people that are spawn camping. Also, nice no side skirts, bro. Alright, we need to get out of here before that arty drops. Let's go, come on. You do, but you have to take off the snow tracks in order to get the side skirts on, which is really weird. Yes, that's how that... I'm glad I'm leaving. Dang it! They swarmed us. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to take this sucker to 3-0 here in a little bit. But first I want to go play some Israel because I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, we've lost all the points. And normally the Germans dominate, but with the KV-1Es, it's just impossible to win because of how armored they are. Wherever there's tanks, I'll mark targets when I find them. That's all I can tell you, because if you bomb me, God help you. Down that main road that we usually go on. Dear Jesus Christ! I don't think we want to go down that road. But you know what? I'm a man of my word. I'm going to kill somebody, so here we go. Okay, there's nobody down this road, so I'm going to leave now. Bye! My reverse gear sucks. I'm going to watch our new friend here die, most likely, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Hey, you're getting lit up. If it's a light tank, it probably is an M24, if I'm having to guess. The Chinese one is the one that killed me. Jay, don't you dare crash on me. Jay, I told you not to crash, and what did you do? You did exactly the opposite. I'm scared to move. There's a T-34 like right here. Hey, freak, never mind. I swear! I'm getting sick of these guys. I really am. I can't do anything because of the fact that I keep dying to everything under the sun. Yeah, I'm noticing. I'm just gonna freaking die. I don't even care anymore. Alright, well. Took his track. He ain't moving for a while, so strafe him, kill him, whatever you want to do. Kill it, do whatever you need to. Get him, Panzer. Jay, I told you to kill him, not to die to him. Oh, you did kill him. Good job. No, you killed the wrong one! Jay, you needed to kill both of them. My turn. Bonk. Took his track too. Jay, please don't die. My God. All I heard was dook, 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 dook. A bug for the following vehicles where sometimes the ammunition did not explode, even if the ammunition module was destroyed when it turns black, was fixed. T20 or T20, M50 all variant or M51 all variants, M4, A4, SA50 piece. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Flak Panzer 38, Flak Panzer 1, Kugelblitz, Wirbelwind. A lot of Panzers, apparently. It looks like mostly AA guns, though. A7V, a bug that caused the overpressure damage to not be dealt to some crew members has been fixed. Okay, that's cool. The rate of fire in the event has been reduced from 15 seconds to 12 rounds, or 15 to 12 rounds per minute. Okay, and the Saint Germain mobility in this event has been improved. Operator country in the event has been changed to France. Well, I'd hope so, dummy. Alright, since this young gentleman that is playing with us only has what looks to be, what looks to be like 2.7, we are going to play some 2.7, so get your 2.7 junk out. Well, 3.0. I'm going to go 3.0 because I got 3.0 stuff. Stop complaining, you little... Never mind. It's almost over. It's almost over. Don't murder him. Don't murder him. 2.7. Well, 3.0 is where I'm bringing out stuff, so. America. Who left? Jay, why'd you leave? Boy joined back now. Yeah, apparently, from what somebody was saying today, or yesterday, apparently, according to what they were saying, because of the tariffs that he's placed, the stock market is crashing or something like that. Well, if anything, like, my question is, like, you know, why do you think that is? People are pissed because of the fact he's placing tariffs on them. That's all that is. So they're wanting to get out of the stock market for America. That's all that is. They think that punishing us is going to be the way that they're going to crush us. All right, here's the thing. All right, I had somebody talking about how we get most of our tea from China and rice from China. Okay, at this point, if America can't make our own tea and rice, we don't need it. Okay. doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I don't care. You know, I'm supporting Trump in everything that he does. I don't really understand the tariffs. I don't remember what tariffs do. I don't really care either. So, yeah. It's because people are selling out. They're leaving instead of buying in. But you know what? The way I see it, I think America needs to start supporting ourselves anyway, because, you know, most of the stuff that we have isn't even American made. Like rice comes from China, all of it. What else comes from China? Like apparently our tea comes from China. Like that's stuff that we should be able to make ourselves, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, well, I was about to say there's a Sark right here, but no, he died. The BT! He's gonna kill you. Wait, I might be able to splash damage him. Real little BT. Well, no! Behind me! Sark! Sark! Sark behind me! Sark behind me! Sark behind me! Sark killed me! I was trying to turn the freaking turret, and he killed me. I don't know, like people, I had like some stupid, I'm not gonna say stupid, but some conspiracy theorist woman, and I didn't even realize she was a conspiracy theorist until yesterday, but apparently she hates Trump, and she thinks that Elon Musk is running everything, and that's a bunch of BS in my opinion. She wanted to make the comment like Elon Musk's grandparents were not, their great grandparents were Nazis and such and blah blah blah, and it's like, so that doesn't mean that Elon Musk is a Nazi. That would be like me saying, oh yeah, some of my relatives were Nazis as well, let me go be a Nazi, you know. You know, the stupidity in the logic is just insane. I'm just gonna say that. The stupidity in her logic is wow. And he left. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna continue talking, because yes. He went around me. Uh-huh. My turn. Slap fight. Slap fight with a 3-inch gun carrier. Slap fight. Slap fight. He took my barrel! Jay, help! Jay, help! No. 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 No, Tetrarch, don't do it! Tetrarch, be nice. Tetrarch, be nice. I'm so done. I'm I have to go run some quote unquote errands, so I have to get off. I have to get my brother up and fed anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. So, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one. Also, tonight we will be doing. I won't be doing this. I will be finishing off the Call of Duty World War II campaign, and then I will let you guys after that decide whether or not you want me to do some more War Thunder, or if you want me to do some Red Dead Redemption, the campaign. So just look forward to that. I am bringing back Red Dead Redemption either way, but I want you guys to decide tonight what you want to see me do. So just look forward to that. Anyway, y'all have a good one.